My dear students, we will continue our topic for managers competency and also for the leaders. So executive presence, conveying or carrying the image that is consistent with the organization values, demonstrating the qualities and traits and demeanors. So if you are the leader, if you are the pharmacist leader, you should carry the image based on the organizations or your company values. The quality, because kung nakita nila yung leader nila na yung ugali masama, then the customers or other people will expect that your company ay masama din, di ba? So carry what is really the values of your company. Like Agustinian. If you're Agustinian student, Agustinian teacher, you carry the image. So number one image to us is Agustinian bow. Okay? Next, leading through visions and values. So, keeping the organization's vision at the forefront of the decision making and actions. When you make decisions, you have to base it on the visions of your company. Communicating the importance of visions and values, moving others' actions, modeling vision and values, rewarding others who display visions and values. So if you are a pharmacist, if you see your colleagues or you are the owner, if that employee carrying the visions in line with their work, so you have to give them reward. Next, operational decision making, relating, comparing data on operational effectiveness of different sources, securing relevant data or informations. So, in operational decision making, you have to compare data based on different sources. Example, you are in charge with the clinical pharmacy. You are a clinical pharmacist, I mean. So, there are a lot of data. So, you have to compare data based on the patient profile, based on also on the patient history or medications before you make a decision. Next, secure, relevant, or confidential data. So may mga data, for example, patient's profile, patient's medications, patient's past medication, past history of his illness, hindi po pwede yan i-divulge. Okay? So lalo na ngayon, mayroon tayong tinatawag Data Privacy Act. So as a leader or as a pharmacist manager or as a chief pharmacist, you have to always remember the Data Privacy Act. Okay? There is confidentiality. So you have to secure all the data. No? Essential informations, essential data from that certain patient. So organizational acumen. Organizational acumen. So there is what we call understanding and using economic data accurately to diagnose business strengths, weakness, develop plans and strategies. So in organizational acumen, we have the pharmacist manager will seek, organize informations, analyze data, develop and consider different alternatives, gaining commitments, demonstrate decisiveness and actions. So if you receive one prescriptions, if that prescriptions requires alternative, so you have to decide. You have to explain to the customers or to the patients. That is very important. Okay? So data or the record of that, in the example that the medicine that is written in the prescription, that is considered to be a scenario wherein you were able to look for the alternative medicine. So explain, no, ma'am, mahal po ito, pwede po ito, generic na lang. Okay? Next, process improvement, acting to improve existing conditions and process. Determine the cost, targeting and implementing improvements. Sa process improvement, the chief pharmacist or the pharmacist manager will determine determine improvements. Okay, so how do you assess improvements? So based on assessment. So ano yung evaluations, ano yung weakness niya, so doon ka mag-base ng improvements mo. Okay, based sa evaluations, assessment of a certain employees.